we're making fun tags and pieces to go inside the altered Christmas book. Come and join us for the fun. Hi everybody, it's Lisa. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Welcome back to those who have been subscribing for a while, and welcome to those who are new to my channel. We've been working on a couple of altered books, and this is the altered book that we will be working in today. And I have been using kits from my Porch Prints and also from Calico Collage in here. And kits are great. They're beautiful, fun to work with, and they've gone actually really well together. So I'm at the point now where I've got all the papers in, and now I need to go ahead and start making journaling cards and doing some embellishments. So the first thing I started, and I just glued some scrapbook paper in the back to back this scrap piece, and this is a piece of, I would call it light cardstock. And I glued this one as a belly band so that I could slip in a little notebook here. This paper, for those of you who may not be familiar, all this is, it's wonderful stuff. It's masking paper that I get off Amazon, and it's this wonderful green color. It is, just, let's see, just a little over 9 inches high, and it's just terrific stuff. I love the color, and it's very lightweight. If I remember, I'll try to link it on Amazon at the bottom of the description box. But all that I did is I unrolled an end of this, and I cut off a piece so that I could fold it in half. That's all this is. And then I cut it to the size that I wanted so that it could slip in here, and just glued it down the middle, because what I will do later, I'm not going to do this on camera, but what I will do later is to sew on this piece. But what I wanted to do next is to just get the book out of the way for a second. I just wanted to use some, this is coffee dyed composition notebook paper, and I use this stuff a lot. I absolutely love it. I love how crunchy it gets. It's just, it's delicious. And what I'm gonna do, hopefully, now that one is ripped. You know what? I'm gonna leave it ripped. Pearl, stop it. My dog's again, sorry. What I'm gonna do is sometimes when there's a rip, I just zigzag on it, and it just adds a little interest, and it's kind of fun. And I wanted to make this piece a little more on the grungy side. Not terrible grungy, but just a little bit. Oh, well, there we go. That's it. My God. All right, so that one's scratch paper. You know what we can do, though? That, oh my gosh, I'm like an epic fail tonight. Okay, my dogs, here we go again. Why, oh why can my dogs not behave themselves? Are my dogs the only naughty dogs in the world? Why are my dogs always the naughty ones? Let's see if I can rip this one properly. You know what? I'm not even going to use that tear ruler. I'm just going to use a regular one with a straighter edge and see if it likes that one a little better. Okay. So that one will work. This piece is, well, we could put it in. I'm not feeling it though. Wasn't feeling it. So I'm filming this on Thursday night. And today is my Friday. I don't have to work tomorrow. So that's kind of delightful. Not that I don't like my job. I do. It's just, girl needs time off every once in a while. But tomorrow I'm going to get my hair done. And get a few things done around the house and hopefully spend a little time with you guys. Make another video or two. Oh my God, you guys. Today is Lisa issue day. You ever have those days where crafting gods are just not working with you? There, I like these grungier edges on here. So that way, what I'll be able to do, I didn't want to make this real thick. In a bigger journal, I probably would have put more pages in here, but I will just sew through here, just a straight, simple straight stitch. You could also sew along here if you wanted to, but I'm just going to straight stitch probably. And then I'll sew around the edges of the whole piece. But before I go tucking it in there, I wanted, these are some pieces from the my Porch Prints kit, and I was thinking about using either one of these. I can't make up my mind which. I really like them both. I might use the top one. And I decided on the top one simply because that's not a page in the kit. So it's something a little different. Pearl, stop it. Cookie, you stop it. I'm gonna have to put each of you in a separate corner or something. Okay, let's ink it up. See how that's gonna look. So that will go on here, and of course it's gonna need a little more. So I'm gonna pull out some pieces of ephemera. There's Holly Jolly. I could use something like that, or I've got a whole stack of ephemera here. Get these out of the way. Let's see what we've got. And the other thing we could do is to put that a little more asymmetrical. This is kind of nice. Joy to the world. I don't know if that's... Girls, please. Somebody's going to have to... Oh, look at this. Not quite it. Let's see. Nope. This is fun. That would be fun. And then maybe looking in my scraps here. Sometimes I just like to back things with a contrasting piece of paper, or I could put this over there. Like that, and then like that. I kind of like that. That's fun. Let's do that. I just have to be so careful that I'm not bulking up this book too much. So oftentimes I pull out my snippets and use those, but I really don't want to do that. Get these things out of the way. Whoops. I've got little ephemera piles everywhere. I've been fussy cutting, can you tell? All right, where's my glue? Let's just use, oh my goodness. Crafting hazard, I have dry skin. Hope there's no bad words on here. I will tell you what though, man oh man, I did go through quite a few glue sticks working on these altered books between, because I was working on 2 of them simultaneously. So just beware if it's your first time doing this that you'll go through quite a bit of glue, and make sure before you start you've got enough. I would say for one book, I would plan on having at least 2 glue sticks for every book. At least, depending upon what all you're putting in there. Okay. I don't know what I did, but I strained that thumb again. It was doing better, but here we go again. And no, I'm not going to stop crafting. It's not happening. Can go on there. And by the time I get that all sewn, that will be really cute. You know what? I think I can just use this. Sometimes art glitter glue will leave little glue lines, and I just don't want to see the glue lines on the other side. That's why I'm not using the art getter glue. Oh my, Lisa. We'll just say that's because it's my Friday. Okay, so again, what I'll be doing is sewing these in and then just barely sewing around the edge all the way around this. So I'll sew around the edges first and then sew the pages in. So when we put it in the book, it will look like so. No, no. Just like that. That's cute. All right, but I'm not going to tuck it in there now because I want to pull it out later and remember that I need to sew it. So let's do, we're going to need, let's count how many how many big tags or journaling cards we will need for big pockets. That's what I meant. So we need 1, 2, 3, well, let's just do the top ones first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I've missed one. 9. Should be 9. Okay, 9. We need 9. I'm gonna leave this out to glue on, but we can use, let's see, how would that be? That's a little tiny. But what we can do, how do I want to do this? I'm going to do this like this. So I'm just going to fold. What do I want to put on front? Let's figure that out before I get all wild and crazy here. Just checking in my stuff. So I have this ephemera that I got out of a book of Victorian looking ephemera from the book I got at a estate sale. So I was just wondering if I could make any of this work. Well, she'd be kind of pretty, wouldn't she? So let's keep her out. She's a very strong contender. That little honey. Okay, so what we could put around her, I would want her on this side, I think. See, look at how pretty. Because I don't want to use too much fabric, I'm going to look for something here. Hold on. Yep. I wanted to find a coffee dyed piece that had more pattern to it. I knew I had some. Oh, I know what I can use. Let me think. Where do I have it? I know. Stay tuned. This is thin enough that I can use this. This is some gold glitter tool that'll just give it another kind of look over the top. Look at that. Oh, I do like that. Let's give that a try, but let's see here. That's a little too wide. So I think I want the tag to be about that wide. Seriously, I have to clean off this desk. This is ridiculous. Oh, I was watching a new journal making lady. Now I can't, she's new to me, and now I can't remember her name or the name of her channel. But my gosh, she is so funny. Now, did I do that the wrong way? I sure did. That's what I get for crafting and talking. I'm still gonna make it work. I want this on the back and this on the front. But yeah, so I was watching her, and she's from Yorkshire. That much I remember. And you guys, if I'll try to remember to look up the name of her channel and link her channel below. She is a riot. oh my goodness, she is a funny one. So I was sitting here crafting. I was putting in the rest of those papers in the journal, and I was just laughing with her. She's like having a journal making comedy routine. She is funny. Don't you just love when people have a fabulous sense of humor, especially when they can laugh at themselves? I mean, goodness. If I couldn't laugh at myself, my life would be pretty difficult. Because I seem to be able to find that I get opportunity to laugh at myself quite a bit. But yeah, I think part of it is her accent is unique to me. So I enjoy listening to her accent, first off. And secondly, just some of the things that she says just crack me up. And today she was sorry, she had some new stamps that she was super excited about, and I can totally see why. They were really nice stamps. And so she was, wanting to play with them, but she was having just kind of one of those crafter's debacle days, and it wasn't working out in her favor. But she was a good soul in that she was able to laugh at herself, and oh my goodness. We all have those days, don't we? So if you can't laugh at it, I feel sorry for the person who can't. Okay, now how tall do I want this? I don't quite want it that tall. So we're going to cut off a little from the bottom. And we'll get this straightened out. I know because of the glue it's starting to curl up, but we'll get that remedied in a little while. Doesn't pay to do it now because we're going to be gluing and doing all kinds of stuff. Oh, look what I did then. I'm just going to leave it like this. I wanted to put the lighter side. Oh well, so be it. I'm just thinking about what I want to do about these white edges. I don't think I want that much white. So I want some because I want it, by the time we put the Tulle on here, I want her to be able to stand off of the tag a little bit. And then I wonder what else we can put with the little darling. Do any of these go well? These are from my Porch Prints, I believe. That's kind of cute, but the colors just aren't right for her. For a little angel. For a little angel baby. So we could go too big. Could put it in behind. Don't like it like that. Nope. Nope. Kind of like that. That's a possibility. I kind of want a tweener size. About that. Oh, I like that. Okay, decision. I think of all the kits, that's probably the best color scheme. That's not quite right. Boy, making this kind of painful, aren't I? A tag? No. No. I There's that. No. Her to be the focus, not this. Here, honey. Does that take away from her being the focus? What do you like? Gosh, I wish you guys could talk to me. It would make things so much easier if you could. Well, let's do this. Let's cut off some of these because it also has some of the bumpies from the punch out, and those are kind of bothering me. Maybe I'll feel like I can make a decision better once I've got that taken care of. So this weekend, our family is going to watch our youngest son wrestle. And so what's nice about that is we'll not only be able to see the youngest one wrestle, but our oldest son and his fiance are coming too. And my brother, my mom can't come, so she'll wait until another one to go. But yeah, so I'm super looking forward to that. Been looking forward to that all, well, not just this week, but for the last couple weeks, I think. Sorry, fussy cutting takes apparently a lot of concentration. And I can move a little faster here. I don't know why I'm going slower than molasses in January. It's one of those days maybe. We'll just say that. Oh, today was so much fun. I face out a window while I'm working. And there were 3 deer that kept hanging around the neighborhood and trotting around the yard. I could tell that something spooked them out of the woods. So the mama, it was like a mama and 2 babies, but of course they're older babies now. They're not like brand new fawns. But I could tell that the mother was a little upset, like she was coming out of the woods because something was in there. So I don't know if it was because there was a buck in there bothering her or what, but she was a bit unsettled. That's a good way to describe it. But what that allowed me to do is to watch them today, and that's always fun. So they were hanging around most of the day, so I had quite an entertaining day. There, I feel better about that. Just that little bit, to me, made a world of difference. So then let's see. I'm sorry if my head is in camera. Let's see how this looks then. We cover up her little feet. Or maybe we go like this. And then like that. I kind of like that, you guys. Kind of like it. I think I'm going to do it. Okay, now I'm going to ink around this first before laying this down on it because I can see the lighter edges. And I just didn't, oh, you know what I should do? How big? want my taggy marks. Okay. So yeah, my husband was out hunting again today. He didn't see that many deer, and I was giggling because here I was watching those deer all day long. But that's the way it goes sometimes. I feel like I'm not getting enough ink. I just inked this ink pad not that long ago, and I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm getting ink off of it. I mean, how much ink do you have to really put on that? Just trying to make sure the edges are defined enough so that once it's under the tool, that you'll be able to see it pretty good. Now this could be, I don't know if I've ever used the tool in this way, so I reserve the right to say that this may be an epic fail. I don't know. You like how I cover my bases before we actually do it? Okay, it will fit in the book perfectly. I've got 1,000,001 scraps everywhere. I should have one of my, that's interesting. I should have one of my little work baskets for a project basket. That's what I meant to say. So we'll go like that. Okay, maybe what I'll try doing here first is to ooh-hoo it down. We'll see how that works, because I don't want to have a bunch of shiny glue globs underneath it. This is an experiment for sure. All right, so we've got this edge like that. Oh, you guys, guess what? It is not working like I hoped. Little sticks. Maybe if I just hold it for a minute. What do you think? Will magic happen? I'm gonna try it. What could I lay on it? Because I feel like part of it may be sticking a little. I'm just gonna sit here like this for a minute. Oh my gosh. So for those of you who are new to my channel, this is not something that we normally do. Press tool down on a tag. But you guys, I think that worked, at least to get us going, because I still want to sew around this, and we'll be gluing our little angel baby on here. So maybe before I do that, inking around this piece of ephemera. Again, this came with the kit. That will go kind of like that. I am going to ink around the edges of her just a little. But I do want some of the white because it helps her to pop off of the tag. She flies off the tag because angels have wings. Okay. Working on these Christmas journals, though, has really started putting me in the Christmas spirit already. So I might be decorating earlier and around the house than I normally do, which is great because too often I'm too late with things. Do I want this under too? Yeah, I think I do want that under. Okay. We'll keep this here. We'll put this on. Glue this on, and what I'm going to use, because of the tool there, is I'm using my Fabri-Tac, because I want this to kind of seep through onto the card and really glue that down. So without going, you know, too crazy close to the edges, and being pretty generous with the glue. Whoop. Yep, just like that. Press that down, get that good and stuck in there. I think our evil plan is working. Just going to ink around this a smidge. That's good. And then we'll do the same thing. Wonder how many days it is to Christmas. I haven't figured that out. I need to talk with the family about firming up how we're gonna do Christmas this year. Between having a college student and our other kids planning a wedding, they're probably not wanting to spend a whole lot, so I don't want to make them feel badly either. And they certainly need not. My joy of Christmas is sharing the meal together, sharing the time together. It is not about the gifts in my world. I just love having my kids and my family around. I haven't talked to my husband's family yet either to figure out, gosh, not only just Christmas, look at me, I'm just talking about Christmas away here. And I haven't firmed up Thanksgiving yet either. So, you know what, I need to do the same thing with this and be generous so it goes through onto that card, so it will be good and stuck. Okay. Perfect. Isn't she cute? So pretty. Okay. Just continuing to mash all this down a little bit because, again, it's going through the tool. And then just going to cut off the excess here. It's driving me a little nuts, and then we'll cut it more closely. But, what do I want to do? I wonder, I'm going to try it. I'm just going to put a little art glitter glue on here, because again, I'm going to sew this, but art glitter glue will dry clear, and it is less shiny than the Fabri-Tac is. At least that's what I find. Maybe it's all in my head. And let's just tack this down a little. Because I just don't want something to happen to it before I'm able to get it to the sewing machine. Oh, got the nose itches. There, and see now, we can't see it. But that will hold it at least until I can sew it. Okay, I feel better about that. So yeah, another way of using Tulle is, some people are really clever about how they use it in journals for, you know, instead of ribbon at the top of a tag, or they'll use it, I've seen them use it, what am I trying to say? Like bunch it up behind things in their layering. There's a lot you can do with it. I'm not saying it's necessary for you to go out and get it. No, not at all. But if you have opportunity to get some inexpensively, it can be kind of fun. In fact, I may have gotten this at a thrift store, because buying something like this is usually not my speed. Okay, and then we will sew around it. I'm trying to think about what do I want for a little tag topper here. Just looking at some of the laces in front of me. And this might be kind of cute. Let's see. It's pinned together really weird. Don't know what was going on there. Here we go. Oh my goodness, my nose itches. But here's what I was thinking, is just sewing it in the front of this like that. I think I will do that. I like it, but I don't want it that long. About half of that. There we go. Still working on my lace storage, but I didn't want to neglect you guys in the progress that we were making with our altered books. So that'll be cute, and it ties things together with the white around her. Nice. Okay, I am going to glue that down. So again, when I sew, it's all good. And I just stuck my finger in it. Awesome. Oh, Pearl, I know your sister barked. That's not necessary. It's not necessary. No, Punky. I know. Just because she barks doesn't mean you have to. Right? You be the better girl. You be the bigger person. Okay. All right, so then that piece will go into the pocket like this. Oh, I love that. That's pretty. And then I wonder if we should put just a little something like that there. Let me see what else I've got. Nope. Here we go again. But you know how it is. Gotta find the right piece. Oh, that's kind of fun, but she's an angel, so I wonder if I have any angels. I don't know that I do. I've got these kinds of things. I don't want a Santa there. Don't want bunnies. Don't want a deer. There. Should I give that to my husband? It's probably a reindeer. Doesn't look like one though, does it? I don't know. What else is in here? Too small. Something like this might be fun. It's a little too big, but I could cut it down and ink it. This one might be too small. Yep. I need a tweener. That's kind of cute. What do you guys think? It kind of goes with that. What else is in here? Compliments of the season. I like that. We found it. I just needed to be a little more persistent. Bro, what are you doing? Ay, you guys. It's like having toddlers. Love her to pieces, though. Love both my girls. They are pretty much glued to my side all the time. Compliments of the season. And then what I'm thinking is, not pearls. I thought I had, oh, here it is. Yep. Okay, let's get the rest of the bling out of the way. But it's Christmas. We need to have bling. Hope you guys can't see my head in shot. I've got my hair pulled up away from my face and I kind of look ridiculous right now. I was getting so warm I couldn't stand it. It's all this hard work crafting. Ugh. Yep. Just what it needed. Now it's kind of stuck to my finger. And I just get these at the Dollar Tree, you guys. It's just kind of the right touch. It's affordable. It's far less expensive than getting it at a Michael's or something like that. So there we go. That's fun. Okay. Okay. Now I'm getting excited. I'm gonna probably want to put a little something else here later on, but I didn't check the time again. All right. Sorry. Oh my goodness, we're at 48 minutes. So I'm going to call that a video. I may work on this some more off camera. Otherwise, this is going to be a lifetime project. But I will continue to show you all what the progress is. But didn't we make a beautiful card and embellish the pocket just to give it a little bit more pizzazz? You can still write on here. And you can write on the back of the tag. So once I sew around this, it will be even cuter. So we are crafting away and making all kinds of fun stuff for this beautiful journal. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great day.